No gold is not in her. She's a
Hi, I'm Drew. I'm the CEO and founder of MatterInform. 2 years ago, we asked for your help to bring 3D scanning to the world and make it affordable and accessible for everyone with the MatterInform 3D scanner. The response we got was incredible. Now we want to put the power of 3D into your hands and change the way that you communicate. You see, at MatterInform, we're obsessed with capturing the world in new and unprecedented ways. Photos are good. Video is great. But there are times when existing photography just can't say what you need it to say. When 2 dimensions just aren't enough. When a photograph just doesn't tell the whole picture. It's time to move from 2D to 3D. Introducing Bevel. The Bevel is the first 3D attachment of its kind. With eye-safe lasers, it turns your ordinary 2D camera into an amazing 3D tool that lets you express yourself in a completely new dimension. Elegantly designed and universally compatible, the Bevel works with both Android and iOS and simply attaches to any tablet or smartphone through the headphone jack. Just pan the person, place, or thing that you want to photograph. Capture them in 3D and share your 3D photos the same way you would share your ordinary 2D photos. That's right, our apps let you share your 3D content on your social networks just like regular photos. We can't believe that 3D photography isn't already an everyday thing. The fact is, the technology already exists. It's just no one's taken the time to make it into a tool that everyone can actually use. We think it's time to change all that, but we need your help. Join us in the next revolution of photography, and you'll receive the Bevel, a charging cable, a calibration card, the app that lets you use the Bevel to capture amazing 3D photos, and free access to Cashew, an exclusive online platform and mobile app suite that powers your 3D content and lets you share it online anywhere you want. And the best part is, the Bevel can be yours for just $49. Let's finally put the power of 3D photography into your hands. Express yourself in a whole new dimension with Bevel.
We've been using our computers like this for the past 30 years. But this doesn't work great in every situation.
And our computers don't look like this anymore. Or this. They look like this.
Or even this.
A keyboard and mouse don't make sense anymore. It's time to get your hands dirty. With Jest. Jest lets you control your computer with your hands.
For example, Photoshop. Adjust the contrast. Ooh, a little less. Okay, now the brightness. Yep, perfect. Save that. Let's take this a little further. Add a logo. Bring it down, lower, a little to the right. Great. If you have 2 of them, you can even type.
We take the raw data from every accelerometer, gyroscope, and magnetometer and pass it through advanced motion processing.
Sometimes your friends can get annoying. Quick hand gesture takes care of that. Just connects to your iOS or Android device, so you can connect it to almost anything. Like your lights. And your music.
Hi, I'm Benedict. I love nature. When I'm up in the mountains to take pictures of the incredible landscape, the only limit of my creativity is the battery of my camera. After taking hundreds of pictures, the battery is empty. But nature keeps showing me beautiful things. That's why I asked my friend Leif whether it would be possible to produce energy myself, wherever I am. He said nothing is impossible, and the idea of Blue Freedom was born. Blue Freedom is the only portable hydroelectric power station that fits in your backpack. It allows you to charge all kinds of electrical devices.
Hi, I'm Leif and just extremely happy at the moment. After more than 6 months of hard work, we have proudly finished the final construction and prototyping of Blue Freedom. Its size of 20 centimeters and weight of 400 grams make Blue Freedom the world's smallest and lightest hydropower station. With its high-speed USB charging port, you are able to use all devices that come with a rechargeable battery pack as long as you want. This includes cameras, MP3 players, navigation devices, razors, smartphones, tablets and more. Furthermore, integrated LED lamps light up the darkness. All you need is Blue Freedom and flowing water.
Blue Freedom is a game changer. We make independent energy production possible for everybody. Now it's your turn. The development of the first 4 prototypes of Blue Freedom took us many months. To bring Blue Freedom to market maturity, we need to invest in tools and machines. Support our team to realize Blue Freedom together and ensure yourself one of the first Blue Freedom microturbines. Thank you for making the Blue Miracle happen.
When I was a kid, I dreamt of having a hoverboard, so I began experimenting with magnets. I've been working with brands and businesses to create custom levitation displays. I've been levitating shoes, skateboards, speakers, and even a mouse. What if we could combine magnetic levitation with induction? What if we could set the light bulb free?
This is Flight. It's a levitating light. It's floating using magnets and it's powered through the air. So how does it work? You line up the center of the bulb with the center of the base. When you see the light turn on, you gently let go and watch it levitate. We want your flight to last a long time, so we use energy-efficient LEDs that are safe and don't need to be replaced. We crafted the base from sustainable sourced oak, ash, and walnut. Oh yeah, and just tap the surface of your flight to turn it on or off. When you're not using your bulb, wireless power is good for other things, like charging your phone.
We would love for you to experience Flight. So back our project today and be the first to get your hands on the Flight. Be the first to experience levitating light.
In the last few years, there have been a wave of great low-cost 3D printers that are easy, affordable, and accessible, but they're limited to only being able to print in one color or material. So we questioned and said, how can we take this to the next level? How can we bring 3D printing to a point where we can print objects that are much more representative of the ideas we're trying to communicate? So we created the Palette. From elegant home projects to highly complex prototypes, complete with electrical connectivity, the Palette enables your printer to create objects that used to be in the domain of much more expensive machines.
What the Palette lets you do is turn your single color 3D printer into a multicolor and multi-property printer. At Mosaic, we've come up with our own unique solution.
It takes in 4 different types of filaments, and it actually joins them together end to end into one single filament strand that has perfectly calibrated lengths of each different filament. This approach enables controllable multicolor functionality from a single extruder, the extruder already on your 3D printer.
At first, it was all about color, and that was really exciting to us. But then with this new influx of materials that hit the market, like electrically conductive filament, all of a sudden we're now able to upgrade a printer to print something like a flashlight or embedded circuitry. And that's just now. There are new filaments becoming available all the time, from magnetic to stainless steel infused, and by combining these filaments with the palette, a whole new range of functional parts can be printed.
One of the big things we focused on since day one was no modifications as well as cross-platform compatibility. You put the palette next to your printer, run the filament through the measurement system, feed it into your printer, and then hit print.
The software that you already use, the CAD programs, they can all export multiple STLs. You slice these with your favorite slicer, run the output through our app, and you're ready to print.
We're going open source firmware and software, because although we're covering all of the nice-to-haves and need-to-haves with this product, we know that there's so many exciting applications and things that people have already been telling us about that they want to do, and so by opening up the software and firmware component, they can do it themselves.
We've been working on the palette for a year now. We've gone from ideas on a whiteboard to a finalized prototype. We've sourced our suppliers, but now we need the dollars to bring the palette into production.
There's no question that Kickstarter is the way. It's a great forum to be able to work with the community and engage and understand and share.
By backing this campaign, you're skipping the upgrade cycle of buying a next-gen printer and getting more out of the machine that you have today. You get to make the palette a reality, and you get an amazing product before anybody else gets their hands on it.